What is going on, Shadow Army? This is Gravity Shadows back here again, and in my last video I said I would start a Minecraft Tekkit Let's Play series if I could find a screen recorder. I did. I found Fraps. Now, I've tried Fraps before and it lagged my game when I was playing, but I got it and I tested it out on a world I had been playing on, and it didn't say I was getting very good FPS, but when I was moving around and stuff, the game did not lag, which was what I was most concerned about. I played back the footage, it did not lag in the footage either. So, what I'm going to do for you guys is go ahead and start this series up. Now, I was considering playing on peaceful, but I'm not going to do that. That will take away from the fun of the game. So, I'm playing on easy. Now, you guys are probably going to think I'm a pansy for playing on easy, but I'm not that good at the online, or the computer mob system battle, whatchamacallit. But anyway, I found this seed called Jaffa. It's a great seed. You can find a large, flat, sort of flat. I mean, you can flatten it out and make it bigger with just a few tweaks to build on and everything, and that's what I'm concerned about, because in this video in this series we are going to build a factory to macerate, furnace, compress, extract, all that good stuff that Tekkit has to offer. But first off, we got to get through the basics. We got to get the tools, we got to get the redstone, the iron, all that stuff that we need to get started in this. Sorry you guys, I had to take a drink, but so I'm ready to go. I got my Pepsi with me. Good to go. Pepsi is amazing for commentators. It keeps your throat wet and keeps you energetic about playing this game. Now, I have not watched that many videos of people who know how to play Tekkit amazingly. I mean, I have watched the Yogscast. Duncan in the Yogscast, he knows how to play Tekkit amazingly. I've watched Britty Beast. Well, I'm not going to say he sucks. He's probably better than me, but when he first started out, he didn't know nothing. That was the first person I started out watching Tekkit. I had not even known about the Yogscast at this point, but I found out about him, I watched them, and Duncan is amazing at, Tekkit, so that's where I've learned most of my stuff. But in this series, I'm going to be teaching you guys every single little thing about Tekkit. So, and there's a waypoint from the previous video that I did, but I'm going to use that waypoint to get to the area where I'm going to start at. So I hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to bring up Optifine to wait for my world to render so I can get started. So once my FPS goes up a little bit and I can get started. Right now it's saying 7 and it's going up a little bit. It's all we need. We need it to go up a little bit. Come on. You know you want to go up. Really? Really? Check my settings real quick. Make sure everything's squared away. Yep. Well, let's go ahead and get started. See, I mean, it's not too bad. It's not great, but it's not too bad either. Whoa. I'm not liking it too much, though. Well, Jesus Christ. I'm barely moving the mouse. Okay. Great. Fan-fucking-tastic. Huh. Oh, I'm gonna die. So, you guys, from that, I hope you don't mind about what I'm about to do. I'm not cheating that bad. It's not I'm not happy about it, but I need to get up out of this hole. I'm going to turn it straight back off after I get up out of here. Not even going to collect that iron. Alright, turn creative mode off. And put it back on recipe mode. Now we are good. I'm just getting these. Really? My mouse is not being that sensitive. Come on. I'm getting these saplings to have a tree farm. And in case you guys are wondering what I'm standing on right now, it is a volcano. Now, nothing can grow on a volcano. So, there were some trees here that was trying to grow but couldn't. That's why there's all these saplings. This is really gonna suck when the mobs come out with how sensitive my mouse is being. But oh well, we'll deal. We'll deal. Somehow. God, are y'all seeing that? Please say I'm not the only one that's seeing how sensitive my mouse is being. It has never been that sensitive. So, 30 saplings. Not a bad start. Go ahead and get them out, because once I get to where that little waypoint says base, we are going to get this show on the road with planting some trees, cutting down some trees that are nearby, to go ahead and get us some tools and everything, and go ahead and get this Let's Play series started. I always hear a freaking skeleton when I come by here. Almost said skeleton, you guys. That's what the Yogscast call them. So I've been watching them a lot lately, and they've kind of, you know, got to me with that. I think that was a dungeon or something back there, but I'm not too worried about it. I just want to get through here, get to where I'm going to set up shop, as per se, for Tekkit. Trying to keep my mouse as straight as possible. Get a little bit of a lag. Not too bad. I can deal with it. As long as it doesn't drop to like 0, I'm fine, and I get a freeze. So, according to this, I'm only getting like 9 to 10 FPS. We should be good with that because it's not actually lagging too much. It's not that bad. I could deal with it. I think it's just there's too much trying to happen at one time. The world's trying to load, and I'm just keep moving and not giving it time. It might just get its wish, though, for me to stay still and let it load. Pause it here and give it time to load, you guys. Now, while I wait, I need to check something. Yeah, a month from today, you guys, I'm going to be 18. My first plans is to get a job. And after I start getting paid, I'm going to, well, actually for Christmas, I'm getting Black Ops 2, like I said in my previous video. And I'm also going to be trying to get a capture card. That way I can bring back the Minecraft Xbox 360 Hard Survival. And actually, in January or February, somewhere around one of those months, the new update for the Xbox version of Minecraft is coming out, and it's supposed to have the hardcore mode in it. So, you know, that would be something to look forward to as well, because if that indeed does come out in the update, instead of doing a hard survival in a new series I will start, I will completely just get rid of the hard survivals, and I will do a hardcore. And yeah, that's what we will do. So, start cutting down trees because it is getting dark. And if you guys are wondering, where's your sun? I had to have it turned off in order for the game not to lag, even without recording. So definitely I'd have to have it turned off to record. Getting wood. I believe every time you delete your world, like all your worlds that already have the achievement, you have to re-get the achievements. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to just go 3. I don't know why I did that. You can chop down wood with anything. Doesn't have to be sugar cane. What am I thinking? Alright, you guys, you might have to warn me if like a creeper pops up or something, because the audio is not being that loud inside my headset. By the way, I'm using Turtle Beaches for anyone concerned, really. No one probably is, but, you know, just in case. Quit being so sensitive, mouse. Oh, my Jesus. You guys are probably face palming right now. The mouse is being uber sensitive. You're gonna want to get plenty of wood for Tekkit, by the way. Too bad you don't get the achievements getting wood every single time you chop down a tree, but then you would be getting a lot of achievements. But that, you guys, right there, that tree right there that's looks like it's darker than this tree, it's called a rubber tree. Now, the rubber tree, you get rubber from it, so I didn't know that in our last video, so that's new. Now at least I know where I can get some rubber. And I believe it's getting dark soon, so I kind of want to hurry up and get all this wood and go ahead and plant the saplings that I got. 30 saplings, not too shabby of a start. My mouse is being really sensitive, you guys, and the sensitivity is only on, you know, default 100. So it shouldn't be doing that. When I play normally, it's not that sensitive. So let's see, I'm gonna put my saplings for these kind of trees right here. Now I know you can put them like that, but I'm not going to. Just gonna kind of, you know, place them randomly. I'm not gonna plant all 30 of them because that's just uncalled for in all ways. You don't need that many saplings. I'm doing this to kind of prevent those big trees that takes forever to chop down, which I don't think you can get them with the fir trees, but just in case, there was 11 planted. So yeah, here's where I'm setting up shop. Go ahead and make planks. Make me the crafting table. But first, before I do any of that, I'm going to go ahead and make a small hut. That's great. Yeah, it's about to get dark. You guys heard the crickets? Hopefully. What are you doing, dude? You guys, I swear I'm not liking this too much. I don't like fighting the mobs, and I'm lagging too. Actually, you guys, I hope you don't hate me for doing this, but since it's lagging, I'm gonna go on peaceful, but I'm still gonna mine for the resources and everything. But I just by my game lagging, I just don't want to have to deal with like the mobs and everything. If my game wasn't lagging, I wouldn't care, because you know I could fight the mobs anyway. I did it in my last one when I was recording with Cam Studio, but for some reason the files wouldn't actually like copy, and I don't know why I'm continuing building on this house. So yeah, well, since I'm actually showing you guys, I'm not actually gonna build a house. So, and I just did something stupid. So what you want to do, guys, is you want to save one log. Now, I tell you that now, and I just got rid of all of mine. I mean, I've known that. I don't know why I did it. Got rid of all my logs anyway. But yeah, you want to keep one log. So I'll go ahead and cut this tree down to have some logs. You don't need more than one. One is perfectly fine, but at least one is what you want to have. So I'll get rid of this tree, and then we can go on and get on with the mining and everything, the boring part of Tekkit. After you get the resources and everything, Tekkit's pretty fun. It can be a pain sometimes, thinking, well, what the hell am I supposed to do next? Because I had got that feeling a lot, you guys. Believe me. So let's get out of this tree. Alright, so we have 9 logs. That's more than enough. Now what you want to do, well, you got your pickaxe. So now what you want to do is find where you're going to put your, or make your mine. You don't have to do it like me and do it outside or whatever. You don't have to start digging your way down. You can go and find a cave and all that, but I recommend doing it this way. You have better control over what you hit, because if you do it this way, you can control whether you want to, like, I mean, you can control it too if you go and find a cave, like if you want to continue going down or not. But I think this way is just easier. And look, I already found coal, you guys. And copper. I'll get that in just a second. Well, I won't get the copper, but I'll get the coal. Copper can only be mined with a stone pickaxe, you guys. Well, it can be mined with anything above stone. Stone and above, it can be mined. Or it can mine copper, I should say. See that, guys? I almost started mining dirt with a pickaxe. Glad I caught myself. You guys would have disliked the video. No, I'm just kidding. You guys wouldn't have. Y'all are not that mean, are y'all? Please don't be. So I do need to get more cobblestone. I mean, that's the whole reason I came here to start mining, was mainly to get the cobblestone. Finding this coal was just a bonus, so put that there. I'm gonna leave that open because there's that iron. Now, I don't know if it's a lag spike causing this or what, but that lag is killing me, man. Or the mouse moving the way it is killing me. But we'll deal. We'll deal. So yeah, basically what you're going to want to do in Tekkit is you are going to want to mine for hours. Not 4 as in the number 4 hours, but literally 4 hours. Hours and hours and hours of mining is what you're going to want to do, because you're going to want to find all kinds of resources. You never want to run out of resources. So you're going to need a bunch of copper, a bunch of rubber, which you would get from the rubber trees by using a tree tap on it, which I will show you, but we will get to that in time. You're going to need, like I said, tons of copper, tons of rubber to make a bunch of copper cables. You're going to need a ton of iron. I'm not kidding when I say a ton of iron, because each machine that you make requires a machine block. And to get a machine block, it requires refined iron. Refined iron requires iron, which to get refined iron, I'll show you that when we get to it, but it's simple. It's simple. It's not like you're going to be using 10 times more iron to get it, so don't worry. Now, see what I mean about my mouse? I wasn't making it do that. I was barely moving it. So, after this pick runs out, we're going to go back up to the surface, make ourselves the stone pick. Okay, there we go. Speaking of the devil of it happening. Okay, now we just need to go back to our workbench. And what you're going to want to do, of course, is, make your stone tools. For right now, all I'm going to be worried about is the pickaxe, because since I'm not fighting mobs, I don't need a sword or anything. But you're also going to want to build a furnace. Normal Minecraft stuff. But this time, the furnace has more of a purpose for me right now. The furnace usually doesn't have much purpose for me, but you're going to want to take one log, smelt it to make charcoal. Now, I know I have coal, but what's the point in wasting a whole piece of coal for one piece of wood? Alright, now you're going to want to take that, go to your crafting table, put it in one of the corners, and then fill the rest of the table in with cobblestone. And you get covalence dust, 40 of it, so yeah, it's pretty cheap. You put one stick in the middle, surround it with the covalence dust, and you get a divining rod. Now this thing is pretty cool, but I'll show you what it does in a minute. I'm going to build myself a double chest to put the needless stuff I have away. Alright, place it there and there. Now we got a double chest. Now I'm going to put all of this stuff that I would not be using in a mining expedition away, and I'll make me some torches. I'll use what coal I do have for torches. I can always find more. 44 torches. Now, if we go to the mine, have some torches out to make light first before I get the divining rod out. Alright, so if you take the divining rod and you press G, it says divining rod short range 3x3x3. That's because it's level 1. It doesn't have any other modes, but if you right click, it tells you the value of what's in that 3x3x3 area. In this case, iron is the most valuable item, so it says divining suggests a value around 38, which is the best. Copper, 11. So, not too expensive stuff, but oh so useful. Oh so useful. New ore miner. Because copper's not in vanilla Minecraft now, is it? No, it's not. Don't answer that question, you guys. So we'll mine this up, and then I should have got that iron first, means I was right there with it, but oh well. So yeah, you usually find a bunch of copper in one vein, but it's like the most used resource, so they gotta kind of incorporate a big way of gaining it. So iron, well, it's iron, so And for anyone curious as to why the cobblestone and everything looks different, this is Sphax Pure BD Craft Texture Pack. So that's why it looks weird. So now we will continue going. Get this copper too. So as you guys can see, I have 11 copper, 6 iron, and well, a bunch of cobblestone. and I have plenty of torches, so, you know, so far, excuse me, guys, this has been a successful mining trip that I've done so far, and I'm still on layer 50. So, you know, very successful. Well, actually, technically, I was on level 48 when I stopped. That was just getting those resources. But yeah, you guys, after I get this copper down here, I'm gonna probably call that an episode, because, you know, I don't want to bore you guys to death with Tekkit, but I will be back within, you know, a day or so with another video after I get all this. Because when I first heard about Tekkit, you know, I was so interested in playing it once I heard, like, what kind of mods it encoped with, like, if that's even a word, or that came with, like, the game or whatever. I was, like, really interested and wanted to play it, but I was like, first off, what I want to do is I want to see, like, what it looks like when you play and everything. So that's what made me actually get started in Tekkit. I seen people playing it, and I was like, well, when I first heard about it, I was like, you know, it's probably not going to be that good of a game. It's overhyped, just like most every Call of Duty game was when it came out, and people, like, turned against it real quick. But Tekkit, after you get the basics done that you would in vanilla Minecraft, it's awesome, I'm telling you. And I decided to, you know, share the love and start a series for you guys. But yeah, you guys, I'm going to call that an episode. I will see you guys soon with another video. So if you haven't already yet, click that like button if you like this and want to support the series. Click that subscribe button if you're new and you want to continue seeing the series. So I will see you, and I will always love a new addition to the Shadow Army if you guys are new subscribers. See you guys.